My lovers, welcome to my channel. My name is Made for Love, and today we are looking at what is your person hiding from you at this time. Uh, okay, that's so strange because listen, I have like hundreds of these, right? And I look before reading, I kind of go through and just pull out which one intuitively I'm drawn to. And this morning I was drawn to what are they hiding from you? And then I said, in the extended, I will do a clearing for the collective because maybe that's what they need at this time. And boom, this is not what I pull out. This one is um a ghosted no communication reading. So this is so strange because I know I pulled out that what are they hiding one. So apparently, guys, we are doing a ghosted no communication reading today. All right, so um yeah, I guess I guess that's what we're doing today. Okay. All right, so let us begin. Okay, and we're gonna start with your person's energy towards you as we usually do. Just letting you guys know. I wonder if I think I'm just 1 second, guys. Okay. Yeah. Guys, I'm feeling great today and I felt great yesterday because what I realized is for the past year, I've been feeling kind of burnt out. And I think I told you guys that. And that's why I hadn't been doing a lot of my lives and that kind of thing. But what I realized is that I am not getting quality sleep. I really am not. And underneath the deck, are there in the energy of guilt? And this is the energy generally. We're gonna see, okay, why are they feeling so guilty? Why are they feeling guilty? Well, they're feeling guilty because it looks like there are people in their life, and maybe even you, that have been going above and beyond. I mean, investing their labor um, into them, and they've not been able to reciprocate. They've been unhappy, right? They're here in the back, unhappy. Interesting. All right, let's see how it goes. Yeah, so anyway, I was talking to a friend. She's like, why don't you try some melatonin? And I did. And guys, it is the most refreshed and rejuvenated I have felt in a long time. I've not been getting quality sleep. I don't know if some of you guys have tried before. Let me know. And if you've not been getting quality sleep, maybe that's something you should look into. I mean, ask your doctor about it because I am feeling great. Okay. All right. So let's see. We have bittersweet. The energy is bittersweet. Why is the energy bittersweet? There is so much joy and so much love around this person, but they've not been able to fully integrate and accept it. And they've not been fully able to integrate and accept it because they have spent most of their time being avoidant or on the defense. Look at it here, right? They've been there, they're guarding their body, right? This is someone who can't even express themselves. Look at the both hands are in front of the throat chakra. So there's a lot going on inside this person. They're having these internal dialogues, but they're not verbalizing their needs, their desires, their trauma, their pain. And because of that, they're not able to make deep and intimate connections with those around them. Okay, so the love does not flow in, neither does it flow out. We're going to see what else we're getting with this card, but that's what I'm getting here. This is someone that is so avoidant, right? And so self-protective that they have basically been sabotaging themselves and their relationships. And this is not a now thing. This is something that um it's now an integral part of them. Energy towards you. We have revenge. Oh my goodness. Why is that? Um, they feel like you have done them dirty for some reason. I'm not sure, right? It could be as well that they think that you may be out for the revenge because they know certainly that they certainly have not reciprocated in this relationship. So let's have a look and see what's going on there. Their energy towards you. I'm gonna pull some tarot because there's an interesting energy that will come out today. All right, let's see what's happening. We have independence and it says relationship. All right, so they see you as striking out on your own, and this is why they feel like a victim. This is why they want revenge. They feel abandoned by you, right? And they see you striking out on your own, even though you don't know what's next. This is a camel heading into the desert. They don't know if they're going to run out of water because I don't see that much supplies on this camel. They don't know if they'll run out. They'll run out before they get to water on oasis. They don't know if there's an oasis or even something else on the other side, but they are determined to strike out on their own, no matter how cushy where they've come from is, no matter how much of a comfort zone they were in. This is someone that's striking out on their own, and that's how they see you, right? They see you as, you know what? Fuck it. I am going to figure out what else is out there for me. Because whatever is happening here isn't serving your needs. So they see you as doing that. And this is someone they feel scorned and they feel abandoned. But you have to do what's best for you. All right, let's pull some tarot on that and let's see what's going on. So the reading here today is why have they ghosted you? But really, it looks like you are the one that is moving forward, and maybe they ghosted you before you could leave them. I mean, that's avoidant behavior 101. What we have here, we have the unknown in reverse, and this is the judgment card. So their judgment is very skewed and has been skewed for a long time because they have this abandonment programming that's running within them, and then all the coping mechanisms that come from that. All right, so let's see bittersweet. We have the Five of Pentacles, and again, this is about feeling isolated and alone, and again, feeling abandoned. And then we have, it says sleeping ships, right? Feeling stagnant, feeling washed up, right? So this is someone who feels scorned, but they're not looking at their world through an objective lens. They're looking at the world through a lens of pain, a lens of hurt, and a lens that, you know what, you need to screw people over before they screw you, because eventually they're going to screw you. Okay, so this person, they may do some sort of offensive strike before somebody can do anything to them. That's what they're about. That's what they're about. But this has gotten them nowhere. They are absolutely stagnant. If all these ships here represent relationships, I like that, right? If all these ships here represent relationships, their relationships have gone nowhere. Nowhere, because they refuse to go with the flow of the river, right? They're afraid of where it might lead. And they were afraid that it might end up in some kind of rapids that they can't handle, right? So their relationships have gone nowhere because they duck out or they abandon ship before anything can happen, because they're afraid of the unknown. They see you as striking out on your own. They see you leaving them behind. We have the commander, which is like the emperor. You're taking charge. You're no longer waiting for them to make a decision about you or this relationship. You're doing your own thing. Okay? And we have here the wanderer in reverse. They see as someone who's not confused. They're not confused at all. Right? You're no longer confused. Right? You know where you need to go, and you need to move forward. Okay? We have 10 birds. And they feel betrayed. It's a 10 of swords. They feel betrayed because they thought that you would stay exactly where you are in your position in their life forever. That you would be content with that. But at some point, you saw that this relationship wasn't serving your needs, and you just powered forward. So let's ask Spirit here now. Why did this person ghost you? So if they're not talking to you at this time, or it's limited communication, you feel like there's some kind of wall up. So whether it's maybe an emotional ghosting, or they've ghosted you, why have they done that? Let's have a look. Why have they ghosted you? But I feel like they feel that you are already on your way out. And they're just making sure that they can ghost you before you can ghost them. We have the crow in reverse, and this is the magician in reverse. They feel like you're no longer manifesting this relationship. They don't feel any of your energy going into this relationship anymore, right? So this is something energetic that they're feeling in their psyche. So it might not have been anything that you did in the 3D, although it could be, certainly. You could have told this person to fuck off, certainly. But this is something that they're feeling in their energy field. Your person is very perceptive, right? And they feel you pulling away. So they want to make sure that they pull away before you pull away. Why are they ghosting you? We have the mystic. And this is almost like another magician crown. Oh. Yeah. This is almost like, what that crazy? Yeah. Yeah, this is almost like the magician card. Yet again. But it feels like now the mystic, he's a manipulative energies. I mean, that's what manifestation is all about. It is manipulating energies. I feel as well that this ghosting that they're doing is also manipulative move. I feel like in the past, when they pull away, you ran in harder. Okay? And they feel like that is going to work again because they've had successful results with that before. So they've ghosted you in an effort to reel you back in to their energy. I don't think you care though. We have 6 of Cups. Why have they ghosted you? We have here soulmates. This person, I think, was scared off by the intensity of your connection. We already got the message that they are energetically tapped into you, right? And this level of intimacy, energetic, and the level of emotional intimacy that existed between you guys, I think really scared this person. Especially if one of you guys might be like physically unavailable. Like, what? So decided like going in their head, like, where is this going? Blah 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 blah. And if I feel so close to this person, what's gonna happen to me? When they leave, because as far as this person is concerned, people are going to abandon you. It's just a matter of when, right? So this is their trauma speaking. So why did they ghost you? Their trauma got the better of them. That's basically what it boils down to. The commander. right? They want to take back power in the relationship. They felt like they were losing power and influence over you. And they felt like the only way to draw you again, as I said before, to draw you back in to their energy field, into their drama, was to pull away. So you can start wondering about the whys. And as Anwar, I love listening to him, dating coach Anwar, says, from the time you get mixed up in the why, they have you. They have you, right? Because we keep honoring the why, and it's easy to honor the why, right? We can really step into compassion where we understand a person's why, but then we can't forget about the what. And the what is this person has ghosted you or they have pulled away. Now let's ask Spirit, what was floating about in their headspace at the time? I think we get an idea, but we're going a little deeper into the energies. What was going around? We have the Nine of Wands in reverse. Again, they saw you no longer giving energy to this connection. And in their experience, once a person stops giving energy to the connection, stop giving attention to them, that's one of the first stages of them going out the door. What else were they thinking? We have the Ten of Cups in reverse. They're thinking this is the end, that it was only a matter of time before you told them that you wanted to break up or you're no longer interested. In fact, right now, this person thinks that you are no longer in love with them. They thought that, you know what, you might have found someone else. You're just fed up of the whole situation, because they felt it energetically. They felt you pulling back. They felt you pulling back. So in their mind, viewers no longer interested. Maybe they found somebody else. This is it. I've lost them. This is the one that's going to be the one that got away. What else were they thinking? We have Nine of Cups. Okay. They didn't ghost you because they didn't recognize your value, right? This person thinks that, they think the world of you, right? You are everything that they could ever imagine in a partner, and then some. So much so that they started questioning whether they could live up to your expectations and needs, whether those expectations revolved around intimacy, whether it's revolved around commitment, and whether it revolved around their ability to protect, to provide, to nurture, whatever it is, right? This person felt like they could never match up to you and what you deserved. What else? What else were they thinking? We have the Mender, okay? Weirdly enough, they thought that this ghosting would be part of a larger strategy, which is exactly what I mentioned before. This would be part of a larger strategy to bring you guys back together. Yeah, bring you guys back together through distance, right? Because maybe they believe that, distance makes the heart grow fonder. So they thought that, you know what, maybe this is going to bring us back together. If I give this person a little scare, right? They're going to come running back and then we can make up, right? So they were interested in that making up part. Maybe the make up sex between you guys is great or whatever. I don't know. But they thought like giving this a little distance will amplify your feelings for them, and you'll come back into the little web there. Let's look at what they were feeling for you at the time. Let me get this. Heart space energy for you at the time. and we have disgusted. Yeah, listen. And then we have depressed, right? This person really feel like you threw them out like trash. Like you just discarded them. That's how they felt, discarded. All right. Let's see. What were they feeling? What were they feeling? Okay. We got two. All right. So we have confident. We have self-assured, courageous, and bold. So they felt like they had to make a big move in order to capture your attention or recapture your attention because they missed your love, right? It feels like you just pulled everything away and there was just a big vacuum and void that they felt very keenly. Okay, so they felt like, listen, I gotta do something big to recapture viewers' attention. Okay, because clearly they're no longer interested. Oh, let me shy. Okay, so again, a very like, I guess, childish kind of energy, innocent kind of energy, and maybe you made them feel like a child again. And maybe in their childhood, someone may have abandoned them, may have neglected them. So it feels like you triggered this big abandonment wound inside of them, and they felt like, you know what, I've got to make a bold move now, or else I'm going to miss you. And that bold move, in their mind, would be to ghost you so that you are magnetized back to them. So all part of a strategy. We have confused. This is my mixed up inside card, right? So it feels like a lot of emotions came to the surface all at once, and they may have felt bombarded. Um, yeah, bombarded and overwhelmed. But in the end, they felt like, okay, ghosting is going to serve. Ghosting is going to serve. Uh, Good God. Ghosting is going to do two things, right? One, it's going to magnetize viewer back to me. This is their thought process. It's going to magnetize the viewer back to me. One. And two, it's going to give me time to process exactly what I'm feeling, right? Because it feels like a lot of things came up all at once for this person, right? A lot of things that they had not touched on before, things that they might have even, actively repressed. It all came up. So they needed time, and they also needed you to be drawn back in to their circle. Now, how are they seeing you now? How are they viewing the situation now? So that's how they were viewing the situation at that time. How are they viewing the situation now? We have the Seven of Wands. So this is someone who wants to fight for this relationship, but they really thought that they were fighting for this relationship when they ghosted you, right? Fighting through ghosting, right? Two of Cups. Yeah, they love you. They love you, and they feel like this is worth fighting for, even if they have to face their own fears, their own pains, their own insecurities to do that. We have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. What are they thinking? Now, whatever barriers or obstacles outside of your relationship that may have influenced their ghosting or may have presented some sort of barrier to you guys coming together, they need to deal with that. What else are they thinking? Six of Pentacles, that they have to be more reciprocal in their relationships. They're realizing now that nothing is a one-way street. Well, except one-way streets. Nothing is a one-way street in this world. Everything has to have this equal energetic exchange. You can't love them enough for the both of you guys. They can't love you enough for the both of you guys. Each person, each partner has to give, take, or else it all falls apart. That cycle of abundance just falls apart. What is the most important message that they want you to know right now? After this, we're going to go in the extended We're going to look at how are they thinking now. We're going to look at their heart space energy for you now. We're going to look at what is happening in their life right now in terms of third parties. We're going to look at their long-term intentions for this connection. We're going to look at their next moves towards you within a month of you watching this reading. Oh, and also, for those of you that were interested in learning spirit release therapy or interested in psychic surgery, the next cohort begins in April. So basic SRT, which is a prerequisite for psychic surgery, starts on the 3rd of April, and advanced SRT, psychic surgery, is on the 5th of April. If you book those classes or any class with me, quite frankly, this week you get 10% off. I'll put the details down below. And what's the most important message that this person wants you to know right now? We have the 5 of Swords in reverse. They're not going to screw this up anymore. Okay? Self-sabotage is over. And it looks like they've been on a journey to really master their thoughts, because it's their thoughts that has been getting them, that have been getting them in trouble in all their relationships. We have the 3 of Cups. Okay, so they want you to know that they're missing you. They really do. And they may have tried to avoid the situation. They may have tried to numb out. They may have tried to forget you, but they let you know that it didn't work. We have the Pathfinder in reverse. It feels like they kind of lost their way for a bit. Okay? They lost their way. They lost their focus. But it feels like they are coming back around to you. And then we have the Unknown in reverse. The unknown still scares this person, right? But they want you to know that they are committed to this connection. So this is someone who's committing to facing their fears when it comes to love, intimacy, and relationships. They've been avoidant for a long time, but this is them coming back around and recognizing that there's some things in life that are worth fighting for. And one of those things apparently is your relationship. All right, if you can't join me next time, then let's get some advice from Spirit. And we have here center in love. Okay, so right now you're meant to ask yourself, what would love do? What would love do? Center in love. Let's see what center in love is all about. Now, this is the Love is Always the Way Oracle deck, and it's actually made by one of our soul sisters, Shannon. I'll put some information for her in the description box. But once you type in love is always the way, you're gonna get it. All right, this is what center in love. Okay, here it is. The best creations and ways of living root deeply in love. When you are centered over your access point of love, everything is in balance. Love grows around that center, above it and below, deeply rooted like a tree in Mama Gaia and reaching up towards the heavens, every branch bursting with love blossoms. You can simply send love from your very essence just by being. Let the world see how you show up with love and hold space for the highest frequency that the universe has to offer, both for yourself and for others. Just by living in balance in love, you heal with love, lead with love, manifest and teach love, the effects of which are so simple yet so profound. What a beautiful and breathtaking vision to behold. Your light burns beautiful and bright around, burns beautiful and bright, and everyone has their love glasses on around you. Love is always the way. And the love lesson here is, are you feeling off center? Are you not tuning into your love frequency? It's time to ground down, anchor those roots in the ground, and reach up towards the light. Faith, hope, and love, which is exactly what we grounded over the weekend, right? With the meditation, are all there for you in your center. Breathe in love and exhale gratitude for a simple and healthy attitude adjustment. When you're able to anchor into your center of love and by extension, that of the universe, everything clicks into the place and flow is yours. So, what I'm getting from this is that your person wasn't the only one that was navigating this relationship from a place of fear. And maybe you detaching from this person might have been from a place of fear as well. So it's time to really assess where your detachment from this person comes from. Now, if you are detaching because this relationship does not meet your needs, whether it's emotional, physical, intellectual, spiritual, got it. No problem. So you're operating from your heart center because you're operating from love of self. But if it is that you are detaching because you're scared and you think that this relationship just isn't going to happen because all the obstacles seem so insurmountable, then you're operating from a place of fear. So it's really time to really examine self and see from where are you manifesting. Because if you're manifesting from a place of love, then only love will come. But if you're manifesting from a place of fear, then that's going to attract even more fear and even more situations of the same. It might come in the form of a different person, but you're going to manifest the same relationship. My love, so that was your reading. So we're going to go into the extended now and see what's their current energies. But this is where your person was at. This is their thought process that they needed to ghost you in order to reel you back in and to mend the relationship. My love, take care.